friends, welcome to God Focus this morning. The title of today's episode, Gaining Perspective. There are many references to mountaintops and valleys in regard to our Christian faith walk. Everyone wants the mountaintop experience. They want that feeling of strength, like nothing bad could ever happen. The feeling of being in God's presence so strong. We feel like that we could do anything, but we cannot stay there or we would not reach the lost. The mountaintop is only to remind us of the big picture, to help us gain perspective about winning the lost. Then the fall down the mountain into the valley. We go from feeling strong and resilient to weak and vulnerable. We feel lost and at times do not even feel God's presence. In the valley, the noises turn to deafening quiet. In these times of quiet, we have to just hold on to the fact that God is still with us. He has promised to never leave us. From the top of the mountain, our vision is far-reaching. We can see life in a big picture perspective. But in the valley, we see the fine details. In the valley, the cactus has thorns, but it also has bloom. But from the mountaintop, all you see are very tiny cactus. It is all a matter of perspective. God allows the valleys to make us appreciate the mountaintops of life, the moments of clarity for the long-term goals, the big pictures we can see. But it takes walking through the valley to walk out the details of the plan. Matthew 6:28 and 29. And why take ye thought for raiment? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They toil not, neither do they spin. And yet I say unto you, that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. In the quiet of the valley, we know Jesus is there because he is the lily of the valley. He will provide all that we need. Being in the valley doesn't mean that we have lack. He is our provider. Consider the lilies. These beautiful things grow in the valley. There is a purity of the valley because it is a road less traveled, less scarred by man. The true beauty comes from God's grace and anointing, which helps us to focus on our path. We often experience transition moments in the valley. God helps us to leave behind what is no longer serving a purpose and moves us gently into a new season, sort of like decluttering our house of things that no longer serve a purpose in our lives. Those bulky sweaters and kitchen gadgets may be what someone else needs in their new season, but they no longer serve us in our current one. Every journey is different, and we are all at different places along the path of life. That doesn't mean that anyone is wrong. It just means that we've all got on the path in different places and have different lessons to learn. We can be sure if we are on the mountaintop or in the deepest valley, or somewhere in between, that we will never walk alone. Like the old poem about the footprints in the sand, there will be times that God will even carry us. These are the times that we are most broken and cannot walk on our own. But He is faithful to love us and pour healing into our lives until we can walk again, and He will see us through whatever we have facing us. We can be sure of one thing: life is about change, and we need to embrace every season for its gifts and lessons. All are important to mold us and shape us into the strong child of God that we are destined to become. It is in the transition that we learn to grow the fruit that makes us the best light to the dying world. As we learn to walk out our faith, we often realize that we have slowly climbed back to the mountaintop again, a place to look out and get a fresh perspective and another glimpse of God's big picture for our lives. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be bold, be brave, and keep your God focus. Like, share, and subscribe for more encouragement. Have a wonderful day.